Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Aaron1523. Welcome to some Mafia.gg. So, here's the thing. Um, if you didn't know, um, this is actually a fairly new website. It actually came out like about a month ago, about February. So, for like a month old website, this has been real. It's actually been really good. I've actually been streaming a lot. I've been mostly hosting and also playing a bit uh, for this website. So yeah, I'm gonna just show off what one version, I guess, quote unquote, one version of a game could be like. So I'm playing as Town. I'm a sergeant, so that's a specific role. Hopefully, I don't get killed. But basically, once per game, you can choose a target to visit and kill. Choosing no one will not consume power. So I have a gun. I'm like a Vigi. Don't kill me. What the? There's no K rule. What the heck? What? Uh, did I miss something? No K rule? So, I'm Town. We need to find the three other mafia. Um, okay, right. So, here's the thing. I found this website because of Zero. You know, this guy's saying Zero meme. So, um, for some reason, if you don't know Zero, he's a Smash streamer and YouTuber who's now been playing a lot more Mafia.gg. So, yeah, that's cool. um, that's he's sort of the main reason why I found this website. So that's cool. So yeah, so main goal, kind of like it's basically like Town of Salem, sort of. You want to find the remaining. You want to find all the other mafia. Um, as Town, and then as mafia, um, you want to deceive everyone else and become the majority. Town needs to get every single other mafia. So, yeah. A couple of tips. Well, the main tip I have, okay, I have two main tips. So the first one is if you're new, I would first suggest spectate some games, um, because it definitely depending on what you're playing. If you've played Town of Salem before and you find a person that titles their room as like Town of Salem-ish, then yeah, you can probably easily get into it. If you play something like this, like a quote unquote like sort of standard version, um, what's it called? It's sort of more so about reads and figuring out who seems who looks like they could be mafia. So if someone acts like they have too much info or they're pushing way too hard for something, um, that's something. That's a potential mafia member. But but it can always be wrong. So don't always assume. Never assume. Um, and then the second tip is once you've played a few game, either played a few games or at least spectated a few games, definitely try to talk a bit more because usually, unfortunately, even though you could be like a good townsperson, if you're not talking, people just assume you're a mafia member flying by, or you're just not contributing. You're not helping town, so there's no reason to live. So, uh, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then basic things, lynching, same as like Town Salem. You click the box, and you choose which one. What's it called? You choose choose a person to vote to kill, or also no one. Um, to start a game, yeah, no, yeah. When you join the lobby, at the bottom left, I didn't show it, unfortunately. Um, there will also be an option to become a player or become a spectator. You definitely want to click that. You more likely than not want to be a player, so make sure you do that. Another thing is that people do AFK checks because sometimes people just click become a player and then immediately leave their keyboard. I don't know why. They gotta do the laundry or something. I don't know. But yeah. So just make sure you stay there. Don't leave unless you really have to. Like it doesn't help. It's because you're potentially taking up someone else's spot, and yeah. So don't please don't do that. I've been trying to host every single day, and I've done my best to try to get everyone together. Oh, Squirtle dead. F. Rip. Um, what else? Um, oh yeah, and so also bottom right, you will see the setup of all the rows and the alignment. So nine is nine town, and then three mafia. Also some of the settings slash rules. So this one, I think in quote unquote standard mafia, you do uh you don't review roles. It does kind of help for like newer players and just to also potentially speed things along. So um that's definitely one thing. Um, so yeah. Also, there's a thing where if you do not vote twice, the game will automatically kick you because it will assume that you are AFK. So make sure to always vote. So bottom left, always remember to vote, but don't always vote immediately because then you might look suspicious. Just make sure to vote when the time is right. Usually around the end of free period or limited period, which in this case will be the end of 4 minutes of daytime. What else? You can also take notes on the side, so I can type whatever private notes I want. Uh, and keep track of stuff. Um, so yeah. Okay, also I haven't been contributing much because I've been trying to explain I'm probably gonna die, but we'll see. Um, yeah. Let's see. I need to start talking more. Because we need to find three mafia. One is a godfather. So if you play Town of Salem, they are even if cop checks them, they don't look like they're mafia. So two town two town have died already, so that's bad. I'm the sergeant. I can potentially kill mafia I if I have a good sus. I haven't really been reading it, unfortunately. I've been explaining it for you guys, so yeah. Okay, so yeah, so literally explained my reason. I'm sorry I've been silent and not reading. I just got back. That was the same thing. The thing that should matter if is Squirtle sets of anyone. That person could be Mafia. You can argue that that's why he was killed. Well, he was. Now we have time. Cop can still investigate. Only day 2. There's still 3 Mafia. We're already down 2 people though. Squirtle didn't say anything else relevant aside from DD being town, which aside, which anything makes DD a bit more likely to be town because that's like he knows what it says. It seems okay to me. What has Lucas been saying? What has Lucas been saying? We use silent just in this game. In the town vibes. Wolf, Isabella, town, and me. That seems really weird. That seems really weird that he does know some info. Still say hold off on Lynch. Can't base much off day one. Most like day 3 seems to be leading discussion was very anti-mafia, usually at least. Mafia can lead. You should still use that Lynch powers. That seems sus. Why would you really see something like that? Why would you want to push to kill when you kind of don't have not much info? Also, in feed period, you can change your vote. You can change your bottom left Lynch. However, limited period, you cannot. Also, sometimes unless you know that the person is new, if a person is also kind of sliding by, also okay. The main thing about I want to say is that if a person is sliding by and you know they're there, they are more likely than not mafia because they don't want to be noticed. Usually, people figure that out, but nah. Let's see. So Ike, Ike's following Lucas on the right side. Ryu, Ikinudi. I don't think there's any really big sus. I'm not sure, so I'm gonna pick no one. Lucas is about DD and Ice Climbers have reasons to believe a town. Hey, somebody thinks that town. Cool. We'll see. So, I still have a shot as long as I don't die. Let's see. They killed off Rob the first round, and then because that was a random kill, and then they killed off Squirrel. I don't know. I just hope I don't die, just because. I don't know. We'll see. Because I am the sergeant. But they don't know that. Even when I die, they don't know. They won't know. Only me. So, uh, I don't know. I can't really tell who seems suspicious at the current moment. The only one I'm semi suspicious of is Lucas, just because he thinks like, how do you get town vibes on day one? You don't really, because on day one usually people are just trolling. Nothing really happens because no normal tell. We'll see. Come on. Okay, so I legit don't know why. I'm not streaming this, by the way, so I can't say stream snipers. But so for some reason they decided to kill the silent. So I was really silent. Um, which is weird. Okay, so for Mafia, usually for Mafia, if you play as Mafia, you are inclined to think that silent people might be a power role. So I was. I was Sergeant, but I was mainly being silent because I was explaining. So because I was Sergeant, they could also be like a medic who can heal, a lamb, which is new, which is like you can sacrifice yourself to reveal a role. You can be a cop. So yeah, I thought they were smart. They knew who was they were able to figure. Well, they just decided to kill me just cause I can't tell the reason. I can only give possible reasons. Okay, so let's just go quickly to another one. Da, 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 da. Oh, the force severe. What the heck? But yeah, so you can catch me streaming this or just hosting in general. There's a lot, so it's actually been a lot of fun. I'm trying to build a community in Mafia.gg, and it's great. I'm really happy to put my rules to try to get everyone happy and stuff. So it's great. I like it. I like it. I like it, and I like it. Twitch.tv, by the way. What the what the heck? Uh uh Yeah, about that. Okay, anyone have a close game going? No? It is fairly late, so I guess that makes sense. Eh, yeah, that sucks. Oh no. I guess we go spectate a game. We could go spectate a game. So yeah, sometimes you may want to spectate a game. There's also different decks. I can also go show off when creating a lobby. But yeah, there are a bunch of different stuff. They are on Tay 2 with a 25 person. Okay, well that's some stuff. All right, let's just create a room really quick just to show off some of the stuff I didn't show. So yeah, I've been messing around with some stuff. It's been hectic, I'll say the least, to say the least. So if you want, you can make a lobby. So the setup, you basically can choose how many people and what roles the amount of rolls people could get and what the odds, I guess. So you can also hover and left click and see which roll you want. Right here you can copy paste the code so you can save it for later. Uh, what else? What else? So there's town. Town has a lot of rows, of course, because they're supposed to be the majority. Um, there's mafia. I'm not gonna go through every single one of them, just showing off. And there's also dirt parties. So just to like screw the game. Um, like a fool wins upon being lynched. So there you go. Those are game settings, so you can mess with the day length, the night length, the timer starting with day. Disable vote lock. So vote lock is basically what's it called? It's after the day ends. The first was the day length. So after so if you disable this, it will immediately go to nighttime. It will just be 4 minutes of day. So you have to decide by then. This is usually you usually want to keep this. Don't review rolls. This is 50-50. A lot more people saying it's that they like review rolls because that way you know who's dead and what's it called? People can't make fake claims because you can do that. It's not you can lie. This is a deception game, so you can definitely lie. Um, I for quote unquote standard, I like to don't review rolls. People usually like it, so it's like okay, I'll let you guys do it. But spectating wise, I think I will leave on. I'll let people reveal their roles, so that's fine. But for like standard, I have like a 12 person, 12v3, 16v4, and there's 20v4, 20v5, and so I would rather for the smaller games, it's okay to not review, just because it sort of takes a little bit more skill. So, yeah, force vote, everyone has to lynch someone, um, which is kind of iffy. Mess with it. Deadlock. Okay, so deadlock prevention. Um, so if people can't decide who to kill, everyone's dead. You can, I don't know. I haven't seen this happen yet, so I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with it. If you are the host, you can give yourself a role. Um, so you can decide if you want to be a certain one. If you're the host, of course. If you're a player, if you're just joining another person's thing, another person's lobby, you can't do that, unfortunately. Um, there you go. That's set up game settings. There's the decks. So they have a couple of decks you can choose from of different characters you can be. You can be Produce, you can be from Ace Attorney, Danganronpa, Donkey Kong, Earthbound, Fire Emblem, Paper Mario, Pokemon, Super Smash Bros., and Zero Escape. Um, I actually know everything but DK and Paper Mario. I love Ace Attorney. I love Danganronpa. I've watched a series of Earthbound. I sort of know my Fire Emblem because of Fire Emblem Heroes. Dear God, I don't know much about Paper Mario. Of course, it's Pokemon. Of course, I play Smash, and I actually uh watch sort of a playthrough of Zero Escape, which is crazy. And then it's also room settings. Uh, it was back in the before I created the lobby, so the name, and you can decide to unlist it. So let's say if I were to do sub games on Twitch, I can unlist it, and so I can only share. I am the only one that can share the URL with other people. So, yeah, but I want to build up a community, a nice community. Um, so I usually host. Um, I think I'll try to host about every day. I won't stream it every day. I may not always play every day, but I will try to host about every day, unless something comes up. So, yeah. I think I really want to help also build up a community, try to play and get everyone together, have a nice fun time. I like that. That seems good. So there you go. That's Mafia.gg. That's sort of all the basics, I guess. So you also saw some gameplay of a game. So here's the thing. I had a Mafia. There was a Mafia game. There was a game that I was playing as Mafia, but unfortunately, in that game, I got stream sniped. So I didn't want to. So I don't think it's wise for me to upload that. It was not a very good game. Um, so yeah. At least you saw a villager game or like quote unquote standard game. Let's. I mean, we can really quick. I mean, the room that the lobby that I've set up on the right side. It's sort of like Town of Salem. Um, everyone has a role, so there you go. You can technically make it as crazy and unique as you like, or you can do whatever you want. You know, you can do a freaking 100 player battle royale. Like, sure. I don't know how that works, but yeah, you have that, and then uh, what town like kind of like Town of Salem, classic rules. Uh, yeah, you can don't shoot. You can have people like shooting each other and all this crazy stuff. Have a gunfight. It's pretty dang unique. It's pretty dang good. There are definitely some bad quality, not bad qualities. It's just some things that I wish that they could like some more quality of life things. Um, uh, because it's not fully polished. Like if some of the features were similar to Town of Salem, um, I think it would be perfect, about as near perfect as you can get, for this website. Like so right now, some things you can't do is like you can't ignore people. So in case someone's spamming or saying really mean bad stuff, you can't ignore them. Just gotta deal with it. Um, you can't kick people. So in case they're AFK or in case what's it called? In case they're AFK or in case like they're also just being rude and spamming and just not helping. Uh, what else? What other ones? The AFK system of like kicking people if they're AFK during a game, or like yeah, and the team is working on stuff. I'm not part of it, unfortunately. I never knew about this thing though. Um, but they are listening to people giving suggestions, and I gave one such as, and they're thinking about it like put a 1 minute timer before you vote, because if you don't vote, you will be kicked after 2 times, after not voting 2 times. So yeah, um, yeah. So that's, I don't know as much about it. Also, the crazy thing. I'll end it off right about here. But also the crazy thing. I don't know who discovered this. I don't know how the heck this came up. But apparently, if you type like the dash, for some reason it puts you higher, and the more you add, the higher priority, quote unquote priority, you'll have on the listing. So if I put blah 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 blah, blah and then I go to it, is it not there? Yeah, it is. It's right there. So it's weird. It's definitely weird. Um, like I don't know how this came. I literally just found it today, on March 18th, and so I was like, oh, okay, this is a thing now. This is how we get on top and get attention. So yeah, I don't know. That's weird, but sure. I wish that wasn't. I wish this wasn't a thing. Because now look at all these people that just, click create, and so you have to scroll all the way down just to look. Like no one's really like. I'm gonna assume because you're lazy, you don't want to scroll all the way down. You rather just stick to the top and just wait. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. That's Mafia.gg. Again, if you want to catch me, stream it slash record it maybe. I usually host it every day, so just be on the website, create an account. It's really simple. Catch me on the website. usually in afternoons, maybe evenings, sometimes depends. Um, of course, uh, go follow my stream, twitch.tv/AR1423. Um, and join my Discord. Uh, yeah, so I don't know. That's really about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.